sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Cincinnati Reds. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next.
Number 6.
Lorenzo Cain is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
The right fielder, number 1, Jared Dyson.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Steve Pearce steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. And this one gets away. Snap throw from the catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run is in to score from third. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Alex Gordon is into the box looking to keep this first-inning rally rolling.
Well, Matt, nothing better than adding on after a huge hit.
And that misses for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Logan Forsythe, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. To short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Billy Hamilton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. On to first, and it sails right by him. Oh, and it's over his head. Brandon Phillips will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't looked good over the course of the season, but he is hitting over .450 in his last 10 games.
Gordon is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Joey Votto will stand in now. And as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch is high, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with one man out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He's in danger now of putting two men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is caught stealing to retire the side. Boy, oh boy. Salvador Perez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting eighth.
First delivery to him on the way. Alcides Escobar stands in as he looks at ball one here. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Yeah, and then in game one of the World Series, he hit the inside the park home run off Matt Harvey, the first inside the park homer in the World Series since 1929.
That was pretty cool. But all in all, Escobar finished the 2015 postseason with a .329 average, 9 RBIs. He was definitely a huge factor in the Royals' run to the championship.
From the stretch, Yordano Ventura is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Lorenzo Cain will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Gerard Dyson could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is there. The tag, and he is out. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Devin Mesoraco, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ventura gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Pierce. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jay Bruce will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under .230 over his last 10 games.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bruce is retired, 2 down now. Eugenio Suarez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Steve Pearce is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pearce is retired, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder number 4.
Alex Gordon gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's a pop-up now. Eric Hosmer comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Logan Forsythe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Zach Cozart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Leroy Brasky, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a looper to left. Gordon is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Brendan Finnegan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Escobar calls for it, And that's the third out. Salvador Perez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
No ball. One
First
strike.
pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Alcides Escobar steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. The pitcher, Yordano Ventura, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Runner at first here, one man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Billy Hamilton is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Ventura into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. One out. Brandon Phillips is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. So two are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, just one hit. One error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gerard Dyson heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Jared Dyson.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. A little shaky here to start the fifth.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning. Steve Pearce will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. The short hit hard. Cozart is there. Phillips for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Alex Gordon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And the inning is over. Devin Mesoraco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Eugenio Suarez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Zach Cozart comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. In there for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Leroy Brasky digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth. Chopped foul right at home plate. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings, and I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Eric Hosmer makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Logan Forsythe will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cozart is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Alcides Escobar will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Alcides Escobar.
Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brandon Finnegan will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Jose Peraza is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number.
Jose Peraza.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 high. 1-2.
And now on 1 and 2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Lane 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Brandon Phillips will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, he thought he had him there. I did too.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Kedia Sampson is on to pitch now.
Pitching for the Reds.
Yordano Ventura stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bad time for the command to do a disappearing act.
He will kick himself if he loses this guy.
That one's in there. 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning. Lorenzo Cain strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Gerard Dyson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Cozart for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Joey Votto will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Dyson is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Devin Mesoraco will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jay Bruce will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Steve Pearce, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And he chased it in the dirt. Mesoraco corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Pierce is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting,
Alex Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. One out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And thinking back to that Royals World Series title in 2015, there were so many contributors.
And I think that's what Alex Gordon and his teammates really understand completely. If everyone just does their job, you don't need any one player to be superhuman. Really, it's a team sport, and they exemplify exactly that.
Eric Hosmer.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Suarez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Eugenio Suarez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Shortstop number 2.
Zach Cozart stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Joaquin.
Number 31, Joaquin Brown.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Leroy Brasky will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Kevius Sampson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Ivan De Jesus Jr. will come on to pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Number 6,
Billy Hamilton steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So stepping in, Brandon Phillips, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Luke Hochever will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2-0 now. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Escobar is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they... J.J. Hoover will come on now and try to keep this... Striding in to start the 9th, Logan Forsythe, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Shot towards second, but there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first out.
The batter,
Salvador Perez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second, and he'll round it and try for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he's out at third, and a poor decision to try to stretch it that time. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Bruce over to his right. And that ends the inning. Joey Votto will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Devin Mesoraco gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Dribbled back toward the mound. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Jay Bruce ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Freddie Freeman will pinch hit here, and he's...
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss as they definitely